for a quality game as the home side, TS Galaxy, get us underway. They are playing from left to right as you look at things. The team that start this weekend in 10th position and up against the Chippa, who are just below them in 11th place, 1 point below them. Chippa United playing their third match away from home. They've just come, of course, off the back of a good win away to Magesi. Thumped them by 4-1. Their first away win, actually. They notched up their first away win of the season out there in Limpopo. And that was on the back of a 1-0 defeat against Polokwane City. So it's been a while since they've been home. They will travel home tomorrow, but well, they'll be able to train for the week there and get a change of clothes and then head back on the road again as they'll be facing Kaizer Chiefs in the Nedbank Cup last 16 next weekend. That's a week from today. Now, this is the 10th meeting between these two sides. TS Galaxy have a winning record against the Chippa with 4 wins in the 9 matches they've played previously. There have been 3 drawn matches. Chippa with 2 wins to their name. Been very good at home of TS Galaxy. As I said, they actually they started off the season where 7 of their first 8 matches of the season were away from home. So now you'll find they'll actually have quite a number of games at home. They are unbeaten in their last 5 home matches. In fact, they've got only 1 defeat at home this season. That was against Orlando Pirates, which they lost by 2-0. Stan Nwabali gives a touch to Sergio Kamis. Stolen there by the Tejani. You'll trust him to do a lot of that kind of disruptive work. Works really hard in that midfield as young Pusodi Tejani. And here's a man who's also had a fine run of things here. Elizaria or Iratape, the Congolese. Pomvelase lets it run on. As I said, making a return after a long layoff. December 16th was the last time Pomvelase was in the starting lineup. But there's Tabo September, coach of this Chippa United side. He says in a pre-match conversation I had with him, they want to try and start building a bit of consistency in their performances now. But it's Galaxy on the front foot, just a bit too heavy that one for Max Munyai. So they want to try and disrupt what Galaxy like to do and stop them playing and just keep the ball a little bit. Say Adnan Beganovic, who was in your picture momentarily there, man who formerly assisted Sejad Ramovic, has done extremely well since taking charge of the side of TS Galaxy. As I mentioned, they're on a run of 10 matches unbeaten, 4 wins and 6 draws in that run. Munyai. The sizable afro there of Keegan Dolly. Very impressive. Keegan Dolly was looking fine, I must say, looking fit. And clearly a man who's determined to just give it one last push in what would be the latter stages of his career. Keegan Dolly, given his first start of the season, by the way, in that midfield. He's making his 7th appearance. 32 years old. That's Keegan Dolly. Great ball to pick out Munyai, but he was offside. The near side official, Ola Satrayo, had his flag up. See what you... Knocking it around at the back here are Chippa. Oh, not on the same wavelength there. The pass played behind the on-running Sian Ndlovu. Galaxy have it again, Munyai. Good touch there from Samkelo Kabi. Well, a heavy touch, but he did well to recover possession. Here is Kabini. Was on the score sheet here last Sunday in a very good win against Cape Town City. Letting it run there. Well, I don't know if that was the intention from Dejan Zaimovic, Galaxy's top scorer, man who scored also last weekend, scored a beauty of a goal, did Zaimovic, to take his tally to 5. Keegan Dolly. Sibilibili, it was heading it all the way back to the Ivorian Iratape. Munyai. His sister runs away there from Zaimovic. Kongobe. Picked up at the back. As the brass band cranks it up once again. I must say, they have been very impressed with the TS Galaxy brass band here. Sometimes the brass bands are more about noise than music. I must say, this Galaxy band play beautifully. They play beautifully. Martin, there amongst the goal scorers in that big 4-1 win over Mackenzie. Craig Martin, which was only his first of the season. For the long ball into the box now here will Chippa. Flick on there from Sian Ndlovu, but it's gone behind. It's goal kick for TS Galaxy. Sides that have met twice already in this season. The last meeting in the Betway Premiership was ended in a 0-0 draw, but most recent meeting was in the last 16 of the Carling Knockout in October, a match that was found on Pom Velase. TS Galaxy won that one by, or rather, Chippa won that one by 2-1. Then Beganovic, 42-year-old, has done a fine job with, and I think continuity has also helped a great deal, but he's also shown great acumen as from a coaching point of view, and with the UEFA Pro license. Pressure being applied here by Craig Martin, and it'll go for a goal kick for TS Galaxy. Damani was the man there being put under pressure. Tape with a long one forward. It's been another busy afternoon of action in the Betway Premiership. Exciting action already. Of course, the marquee fixture this afternoon was out at Loftus Versfeld, where the champions Mamelodi Sundowns laid down a marker with an emphatic win over the team that are trying to chase them down for that title and break this run that is now 7 successive titles in a row for Mamelodi Sundowns. Makesi, by the way, got themselves a very good win at home to Cape Town City. Another defeat for Cape Town City. Lost to Galaxy, as I mentioned, last weekend. Man, another match underway this evening down in Durban, where Richards Bay are up against Polokwane City, who held a TS Galaxy to a 0-0 draw, or I should say were held to a 0-0 draw by TS Galaxy, since Polokwane City, the side that are higher up on the table. What a season they're having under Puti Mohafe. They've become a very difficult side to play against. Almost pickpocketed there was Chabo Makhele. Kongobe. Lesotho International Makhele sending it forward. The gloved one is Kwaiba. Comes to him, praise for him in his last outing. Martin with a glancing header as Malebo Modise looked to whip that one in for a... looking for the cutback, but he's won a corner for Chippa United here. Both sides of players, I can tell you, will be relieved to be that this was a night kickoff or a late kickoff. The 8 o'clock kickoff here in the summer, I must say, it makes a lot of sense in this part of the world here, because it was absolute stinker this afternoon. The temperatures in the upper mid to upper 30s, and it's also felt very humid. Back post there. There's a decent ball hung up there to the back post. Could have done better to direct that one goal. It's Mulawa. Tabang Mulawa. Galaxy now look to build it out the back here. Oh, miscue there from the keeper. Could be in trouble here. Chance if Chippa can play this right, but oh goodness me, a comedy of errors at the back there for Chippa United. Started by the keeper with a complete miscue. Got away with it at Tape. And then the defenders in front of him also make a mess of things here. Kwaiba. Look at that. Mpom Velasquez somewhat casually trying to play out there and smothered by Craig Martin. Well, the keeper went to try and make the clearance upfield earlier. They tried it with on his right boot, and he skewed off the side of his boot as he gets down to make the save He's a big man. He's Iratape. He has been the first choice for Galaxy this season. Chippa United's win in against Makesi ended a 4-match run without a win. So it was a much needed win for Thabo September's side. Modise has fouled Munyai. You can see if you look at the bottom of your picture there, look at what the surface looks like. As I was saying, that there's barely any grass on that area just out off the field there. And even on the field itself, it's really patchy. And I suppose at some point, there's going to have to be a complete resurfacing of this pitch. And the winter grass doesn't do so well in the searing low felt heat. Nobody leaves it for Thabo Machele. Ntsabo. Both sides are guilty of giving away possession very early on here, somewhat cheaply, not holding on to the ball. See possession well in favor of the home side, which is what we did how we did expect the game to go. Ditejan on the ball. They thought about a shot to try to thread a ball through. The idea was a good one, but well read by the defender. Picked up again by Ditejan. Keegan Dolly turns into trouble. Kongobe looks to get Creek Martin going. Bienvenue Evanga. Well, disappointing from Evanga. Man who's got 3 goals this season. The Cameroonian. Evanga, who was on the score sheet when these sides met down in the Eastern Cape, where Galaxy or Chippa won by 2-1. Now, can he pick up a decent ball into the box here? Wasn't a bad ball at all from Ditejan. Not a bad ball at all, but just on the touch. No, it was way too heavy. Ran away from him for a goal kick. Novali. Cross into the middle for Evanga! Oh, that would have been some goal. Had the keeper at full stretch. Bienvenu Evangar has got 3 goals in the past against Chippa United. Idea was definitely the right one, and he did well to generate power for that one. As I said, the keeper at full stretch. "20 minutes gone at the Mbombela Stadium. TS Galaxy 0, Chippa United 0. It's a great run from deep there from Ritejan, and a shot fired in there. Oh. That's struck well, and could have caused the problems for the keeper if that were on target. But just firing it a bit wide on the volley, the difficult one. I said if he did put that on target, the keeper would have been in all sorts of trouble. But excellent effort from Sibilibili. Smart. That's good work from Bienvenu Venga. And putting pressure there, and have one possession, have Chippa here now. It's a decent ball as well for Craig Martin to chase. Goal kick. Pomvelase. They've missed him while he's been out. This is Pomvelase is only his 12th appearance of the season, and as I said, his first since mid-December. So making a welcome return to the side, along with Obolwake Sbande, who is making only his second appearance of the campaign. Keegan Dolly. Velas, who tripped up, and he'll get the free kick. The foul by Kamis. So a full haul of points here. Can see for Galaxy will move them above, will move them into the top 8 above Stellies, who suffered defeat against Kaizer Chiefs last night. And for Chippa as well, a full haul of points will move them into 8th place above. In fact, they can even move above Chippa, Cape Town City, who are on the wrong side of defeat again. A 2-0 scoreline this time again, as was the case here last weekend when they lost to Galaxy. So TS Galaxy can move as high as 7th place, moving above Cape Town City, just behind Amazulu. As things stand, they would be into 9th place with Galaxy, and Chippa would stay in 11th place behind Lamontville Golden Arrows. Okay, I was about to say then Evangar using his physicality, but then illegally so, according to referee Mr. Kumalo. All the way back to the keepers, under pressure from Martin. Has put a whole heap of pressure on the keeper in those situations. Munyai intercepted. Picked up by Mkaka in midfield, and Mkaka gets the free kick. Keegan Dolly dropping deep. It's a nice little pause for Zaimovic. Diteja combining with Munyai. Keegan Dolly couldn't latch on to that one. Mpomvelas picks up Zaimovic, who went for the flick. Kongobe. Nice little flick now for Kwaiba to stretch his legs there, Kwaiba. But staying with him there is Samgelo Gabeni. 20-year-old. It's a young side, this Galaxy side. Got a lot of young players in key positions. We've got 20-year-old Gabeni. Kurmanin Damaso, also just 20 years old. The big centre back, left side is centre back. Corner in the meantime for TS Galaxy, or should I say for Chippa United. Sergio Camis goes to the back post, punched away by Tape, and that one was always rising from Craig Martin. It's a man down there for Chippa in their own goal, or for TS Galaxy in their own goal. Not sure what happened there. This looks a little worrisome. Didn't quite see how it happened, but it looks to be in some discomfort, serious discomfort there. Gives an opportunity for the players to take some liquids on board in the steamy evening out here in Nelspruit. I think it's the humidity more than the heat now at this time of the night. It just makes it a little bit sticky. 23 degrees at the moment. Okay, this looks a bit concerning there. Is it there an ice pack being applied to the lip or the jaw? Well, the good thing is he's now sitting up, so it's nothing too serious. Hopefully they'll be able to continue. Of course, being a head injury, the referee Pilanankosi Kumalo allowing to receive attention, and Gabeni looks okay. The referee says you have to go off though, having received attention on the field. He will have to go off before being allowed back onto the field. Play will continue then, resume with a goal kick for Tape. And he's Tape. Keegan Dolly. Keep it down that left hand side. Now cross a little bit too high for Dainan Zaimovic. Even for Zaimovic, who's quite a tall player. Tall fella. He's good running here from Velase, but it's stolen from him. It comes again now. TS Galaxy fired in and off the upright. Chance here to finish it off. And a crucial challenge there. What a well-timed tackle. Nwabali there had the upright to thank as the ball cannoned off the upright. What a well-struck effort that was. And take a look at it at the moment as Velase stays down. Oh, what a chance. I think Mr. Beganovic there, Adnan Beganovic thought his side had taken the lead, and they really were close. Look at that. And I think it's the bounce that beats Nabali there. It's a very difficult one as the ball bounces just in front of him. Very difficult for keepers to deal with those. And the upright came to his rescue and keeps the score line at 0-0. Half an hour into it here in this Betway Premiership match between two sides more on the mid-table positions, with an opportunity for the winner of this one to get themselves into the top half of the table. But a long way to go yet in this one. I'd say that's the best chance of a game, actually. That effort from long range. All the way back to Tape. Here come looking now more dangerous here. Our Galaxy offside flag was up. It wasn't Zaimovic that was offside. I think a player who might have strayed. Player who may have strayed offside there for Galaxy. Might have been. Let's have a look at Evan Gard now, again looking to bulldoze his way through with that big frame. Kwaiba playing it with Martin. This is good, good looking move here. And square ball was just too close to Tape. TS Galaxy have scored, or rather Chippa United have scored 5 goals in the last 15 minutes of the first half. So this is a time when they're about quite dangerous. It's quite a good return. Tejani keeping it in play, but for the benefit of Ntsabo. One in midfield by Mkaka. And then still onside, Kwaiba! Well, that wasn't too far for Kwaiba to make it 3 goals in 2 matches and take his tally to 5 for the season for Sinokolo Kwaiba. Just couldn't put it on target there, Kwaiba. But decent try though, he struck it well. Nitejan, great skill. Nice little dummy there played by Zaimovic. Keegan Dolly. First touch wasn't the best. As the ball popped up. Chippa looked to get on with it quickly there, but Galaxy have regrouped and gotten men behind the ball. As we are just over 10 minutes to go to the halftime break. Mkaka, space wide them that left-hand side for Galaxy. Now need to get something into the box here. It was on the ball there. And Munyai get a second bite at it, will Munyai. Pusodi Tejan shows too much of it to Azolan Sabo. Kongobe gets support from Nsabo. Craig Martin. Kabini. All the way back to Eliezer Tape. Well, I suppose Tabo September will be the happier of the two coaches, given that his side have had to do most of their work without the ball. Now, Keegan Dolly, let's go. That's ripped from a long way out. There's Keegan Dolly there. But he really did get a hold of that one. Wow, how he would love to get onto the score sheet, Keegan Dolly. First start of the season for the 32-year-old. Former Kaizer Chiefs man. Hasn't been amongst the goals since April Fool's Day 2023. Chippa United now. As Modise smacks that one into the face of Max Munyai. Completely unintentional, of course. But the referee immediately allows for Munyai to receive attention. I think he'll be seeing stars for a bit, but I'm sure he'll be okay. Yeah, that can be very uncomfortable, getting the ball flush in the face like that. The captain on the night, captain of the side, Max Munyai. 33 years old now, Max Munyai. His feature appearing in his 13th match of the season. All previous 12 have been starts. Whenever he's available, he has started. Zaimovic, look how deep he's having to come. Mkaka. Comfortably done, dealt with in the end by Nobali, although the ball was hanging in the air, it looked a little bit tricky. "19 points after 15 matches is the highest number of points that TS Galaxy have had at this time of the season. It's only one more than they had at the same stage of the season last time out. They've hit 18 twice before in the past. 18 points after 15 matches, as Munyai floats one in the direction now for Keegan Dolly. Velase knocked down but gets up again. Still in Velase! And then the ball just gets away at the crucial second when he wanted to unleash a shot. Martin. Blocked by Mkaka. I'm not sure what Mkaka did wrong, what the foul was for there. What the free kick was for. It's just over 5 minutes to go to the break. Now, Kwaiba. Mkaka gets it away. Tejani putting on the pressure. He's just got a lot of energy as Tejan. So Tejani, a former Chiefs development player. I think he's certainly one the Chiefs look at as the one that got away, or more like one we let get away, because he was released by Chiefs from the development side, or the reserve side, for what was at the time said to be disciplinary reasons. But I tell you, he is certainly a fine footballer, works so hard in that midfield area as Kamis goes to ground, but referee waves play on. Keegan Dolly. Zaimovic combining there with Sbande. Dolly making himself available. Sbande. Overhits that one. Mudise. Kwaiba. Kamis with space and time. Tries to thread one to Evanga, but it wasn't the best pass for Bienvenu Evanga. Zaimovic was the intended recipient of a pass from Mpomvelase there. Well, 0-0 is not a scoreline that we've come across too often in matches between these two sides. Only twice have they played to 0-0 draws. And in the 9 matches that Chippa have played against, Galaxy have played against Chippa, they've scored 6 times. There was an obstruction there, Fancy. Just cutting across the fast-running Martin, was it? Craig Martin was on a charge there. So it'll be a free kick for Chippa in a very promising position as we approach halftime. Those critical moments of a game there, and maximum concentration is required and demanded as you approach the break. Hasn't been much to choose between these two sides. Can Chippa make the breakthrough here? I mentioned that they've scored 5 goals in this last 15 minutes of the first half. So after the 30th minute, they've managed to get 5 goals, which is a healthy return. Let's see what they can conjure up from the set piece. Sergio Kamis standing over it. The dummy, it's going to be Kamis's ball to the back post. Evanga, was it? In fact, it was Sion Ndlovu with the overhead kick, and now there could be something on the break here for Galaxy. Dolly, Zaimovic in space down this right in the side here, pulling wide. They really want him in the box, don't they? Combining with Mkaka, whips one in. Max Munyai steps up. It's a good ball. Now, the shot on goal, and the goalkeeper had to make a save. Not a bad effort at all from the fullback. Not a bad attempt at all that. And it's yielded a corner. See there, the keeper. The big man there, Nobali, had to get something on it. I think the effort there from Sibande. Bulak Sibande. Corner into the minimum of 2 minutes at the end of this first half. Deep from Munyai, and Nwabali, the big man, claims it comfortably. Not in any rush to get the ball back into play. Now goes route one. Way too long, even for the hard-running Craig Martin. Now, Zaimovic gets the corner. Forces a corner there. And this would probably be the last play of the first half. See what Keegan Dolly, is he gonna go long? I see that this Billy making himself available for the short one. It's a strange flighted ball there from Dolly. And it's the whistle for halftime from Mr. Pilangankosi Kumalo. And they go in all square. Game that, well, lots of football being played, if you get what I mean, but not many in the way of, not a lot by way of goal scoring opportunities. The best chance of the game went the way of the home side as the ball cannoned off the upright to Nobali's great relief. But after 45 minutes, first half, it ends here at halftime. TS Galaxy 0 and Chippa United 0. Can you hear me? All right. All square, still all to play for between these two sides, sitting in the mid section of the table. TS Galaxy nil and Chippa United nil as we head into the second half of this one here at the Mbombela Stadium. Welcome back to the Mbombela Stadium on a balmy summer night here in the low veld of Mpumalanga. It is hot and sticky out there. The football hasn't quite sparked into life yet. Haven't started. We haven't fired on all cylinders as yet. Just one chance, one clear-cut opportunity really that one can report, and that was the chance that fell the way of TS Galaxy. A well-struck shot from distance by Sibelibele, and it cannoned off the upright of the left upright of Stanley Nwabali, and cannon straight back into the play, but Chippa defended well to deal with the danger after that. As the sides make their way out back, I can just having a quick glance on the touchline. I can't see any changes that have been made, not surprisingly really, though I think it's a case of waiting maybe perhaps on the hour mark. We might see some changes, maybe on the side of Galaxy. You can't see a player like Keegan Dolly lasting 90 minutes. He has not played 90 minutes, hasn't started a game yet this season, his first start. And also Bomvelasa, but he's got a big engine. He is making his way back to full fitness. As I said, after a long stint out with injury, he was included in the starting lineup, was Bomvelasa. Chippa United had made just the one change to the team that beat Makesi by 4-1 and in the midweek. And Azola Ntsabo, the only player included Oh, that is the only change that was made to the starting lineup. So it will be Chippa United to get us back underway. Nil-nil, a rare scoreline between these two sides. Only twice in the 9 matches that they've played has a match ended scoreless between Chippa United and TS Galaxy. Their most recent meeting was in the Cup in October, a 1-0. That one ended in a 1-0 win for Chippa United, or rather for TS Galaxy. And then, okay, so we are going to have wow, not even one, not two, but yeah, in fact, it's a double change. Flander, who came off, who was replaced in the starting lineup by Nsabo, is going to come on, and he is replacing. He's replaced Malebugo Mudise down this left-hand side. We're back underway. If you are just joining us, it is Chippa United in an all-white strip that get us underway. Attacking the goals left to right as you watch. TS Galaxy in the what I'll describe as a tangerine shirt and black shorts. There's a Martin here racing through the middle, went down, the referee was well positioned and waved it, play on. Now he gives a free kick for the barge there on Sergio Camis. And if in the meantime, Craig Martin has stayed down. Just scrolling at the bottom of your screen is the lineups, and as I mentioned, 4 changes that were made by Beganovic to his starting lineup from the team that drew 0-0 against Polokwane City. The likes of Mpo, Velase, Kobolwake, Bande making a return to the side. Kigindoli getting a first start, and Pusodi Tejani back in the starting lineup. And Flander and Baloni are the 2 changes made at the start of the second half by Chippa. Spello Baloni and Giovanni Flander, the players that have come on, as Craig Martin gingerly gets back to his feet. So not much to choose between these two sides tonight. Not much to choose in terms of their place on the table. Well, after a glut of goals in the afternoon action, the goals have dried up in the night games here in the Betway Premiership. It's 0-0 in Durban between Richards Bay and Polokwane City. And we are still awaiting the first goal of this match here. Now, this is definitely within striking range. I think it's Giovanni Flander. Young fella plays wide on the left-hand side, signed from Steenberg. Is the one who looks most likely, and he goes for goal, and a save, and a follow-up, a double save from Tape. Wonderful work from the Ivorian. And an escape there. Comes to the rescue there as the goalkeeper. Wonderful double save. Well struck free kick by Giovanni Flander. Flander. Exciting young player, Giovanni Flander. As I said, played for Steenberg in the Motsepe Foundation Championship. Take a look at what happens here. Keeper gets down so well, does the big man, and then again just to make sure he covers that near post. And I think that's how he did himself that injury there, the big man. The reserve keeper, Chippa, is the man on the bench, the Czech goalkeeper, who has made 3 appearances. May, if he is required, be called upon. The referee keeping a close eye on proceedings there. Referee Mr. Pilangankosi Kumala from Mpangeni in KZN. And the good news is that Tape is ready to go on. All right, play will continue with a throw in here for Chippa United. Now, here is Giovanni Philander. Good challenge on him. Gets it again. There's Philander. Kamis. Kamis. Nice little ball over the top, looking for the run of Kwaiba. Martin's ball back into the box and away by Kabeni. Now, this is good work from Sibilibili. Nice feet there. Detejan. Sbande. That deflection could have taken the ball just about anyway. Craig Martin under pressure from Sbande. They've won it back for Galaxy. Great work here from Ditejani. The cutback. And just didn't get to the feet of Keegan Dolly. Keegan Dolly should have attacked it. Here it is again. Nice feet here from drops the shoulder there. Does Ditejani, looks up, does everything so right. And I think the crucial touch there in the box was from Tabang Mulawa. Big D centre back. Here he is on the ball, Mulawa. Playing it with Sienin Ndlovu. And then all the way back to Nwabali. Here now is Philander. It's quick off the mark is Philander. Just say that he wasn't signed from Steenberg. He played for Steenberg back in 2021, did Philander, but he was actually signed from Motsepe Foundation Championship side FN Rangers, which plays in the Western Cape, from whence he hails. As He lines up this one for Landa. Goes to the near post. Oh! And Max Munyai's, as it skidded off the top of Max Munyai's head, he could have very nearly landed in the path of a Chippa attacker. Chippa will remain in attack. Will remain in attack with us on this near side. Now could be a chance here for Philander. Oh, miscued it. Just went across the face of goal as Kamis should get a booking here. No hesitation at all from a referee. Sergio Kamis picks up the first caution of the game. TS Galaxy, what a wonderful season they had last campaign, finishing in the top 8 and 7th spot, and with their highest points haul as well. It was a good campaign for the home side. Sorry, their best finish in the top flight was in their fifth season in the top flight. They finished 6th in the last campaign, which was their highest finish, with a haul of 44 points for TS Galaxy. This season, though, their biggest struggles, actually they started off the season really poorly, did TS Galaxy, but ever since Beganovic has taken over, they turned their form around, and they're also picking up the points. I mean, they're languishing at the bottom of the table after nice little flick there from Mvelase, as the Tejani is muscled off the ball there by Thabo Magele, the Lesotho international, as the well-traveled Morgan Mamela, who is with Chippa again. This Morgan Mamela as an assistant coach. He has been the head coach before, of course, of his Chippa United side. There's going to be another caution here. They're coming quickly now. I think it's Mpom Velase. Yep, that's gone into the latest into the book. Mpom Velase, first TS Galaxy player into the. Oh, and he really left the referee with little choice there. Just going back to what I was saying about the dreadful start that TS Galaxy made to the season, as a big ball quickly taken here now. Chippa United, and they get it away to TS Galaxy. They lost their first 4 matches in a row, in the first 3 in the league, the TS Galaxy. And it was a real slog when at the start of the campaign. That included, by the way, a defeat in the quarterfinals of the MTN 8. Lost 3-1 to Stellies. And then followed that up with 3 successive defeats in the league. In fact, it wasn't until the 7th of December that Chippa picked up, or TS Galaxy picked up their first win of the campaign. Good running here from the exciting Philander. Nice little touch there into the path of a nice little flick there. He looks a tidy player, this Philander. First season in the top flight in PSL for him, 24 years old. And Giovanni Philander. It's a free kick for Chippa United, and it's Craig Martin who looks like he's lining it up. Definitely within striking range. It was Martin that put the ball down, but it's Giovanni Philander that wants to have a go. What can he produce here? The last effort for on goal was from a similar range. Wasn't a bad one. A free kick that forced Tapet into a double change. It is Philander. This comes off the wall. This time the wall does its job. Start with a new young player in a team like Chippa, and you're already trusted with set pieces, speaks volumes about Philander, or how they rate him, or his abilities on the ball. And it comes, and a powerful header, double save, oh my word, Tapet, oh, is that staying out? Oh, outrageous, no wonder Tapet celebrating like he scored a goal. Unbelievable stuff. That's like a triple save that he made there, the big Ivorian. Heroics, yeah, my goodness. It's Chippa versus Tapet at the moment. But Ira Tapet, wow. And he's gonna go down again. I don't think it's injuries that he's taking in all of this. It's a pounding that he's taking. Gets a high five from Sibilibili. My goodness. Chippa must be asking themselves how on earth that ball stayed out of the net. Take a look at this scramble. It's a good looking ball in there. Great header initially. Cleared off the line by Mpon Velasa. Then the keeper to the rescue. And again, he's a big man. He puts his body about. Then the upright does its work as well. Oh, we saw the opposite upright come to the rescue of Nobali in the first half. And this time it's the other upright. This time that comes to the rescue of the home side. Wow. Unbelievable action there. Fantastic. Wow. Great effort from the goalkeeper. Play will continue then with... is it going to be a goal kick? It looks as this, indeed. It will be a goal kick. A frantic bit of play there, but somehow the score line is still 0-0 here at the Mbombela Stadium. It's Evanga who's down, and I think the referee will allow him to receive treatment on the field there. We're going to make a change here. It's an attacking one. Spiro Mahlangu, a player who certainly knows his way to goal. Started on the bench tonight, and as I expected, Keegan Dolly's night has come to an end. And wow, surprisingly also, Zaimovic is going to go off. Zaimovic, the leading scorer, who's already scored twice against Galaxy this season, makes way, which is a bit of a surprise, but to be fair, he hasn't really been in the game. Sipesi Maduna is amongst that triple change. Mahlangu, as I've mentioned, Spiro Mahlangu, just a one goal for him this season. Player who got 8 last campaign. Look at the attempts on goal. Home side with only 2 on target. 11-4 in favor of Chippa, but they're doing it without the ball. That's the interesting thing, though. And it's been like that. In fact, it's actually getting a bit closer. TS Galaxy had a lot more of the ball in the first half. 25 minutes remaining in this game. It is certainly still up for grabs. And Chippa are looking the more determined. They're looking the hungrier of the two sides. They certainly have asked the most questions in this second half. Starting it out at the back here. TS Galaxy need to do something, make things happen. That's why the triple change was made now. Here is Philander! Craig Martin in a great position here! Oh my goodness! He's done it again! Hira Tape! That yellow wall cannot be breached. Unbelievable stuff here. Wonderful stuff from Giovanni Philander to set up Martin. Look at this. Bumps off Velase and then gets a beautiful pass. Nicely weighted Martin. I think that first touch wasn't the best as well. And then also give credit to Tape for coming out to close the angle on Martin. It's a corner for Chippa. They continue to bang on the door. Here he is again, Philander. It's Sbande there, they cleared the lines for Galaxy. Now Philander wins it again. Gets a nice ball. Oh, this time Craig Martin had straight offside according to Mr. Kola Satrayo on the near side. Well, it really looks a great find here, does Giovanni Philander. And Teto is going to be the latest to change up. Teto. That's to be the last contribution for Craig Martin. And the fresh legs of the youngster Apelele Teto, who was played in Scotland last season. Apelele Teto comes on then for his 9th appearance of the season. He's 4th off the bench. As Kulmane Damane wasn't happy about how the Evanga rough muscled him there. And just over 20 minutes remaining here. Still locked at 0-0. Somehow, given the opportunities that Chippa United have created in this second half, somehow Galaxy are still hanging in there, looking to extend their unbeaten run to 11 matches in the Betway Premiership. Now, shot from range, but it is always going wide from Mkaka. Was it Maduna? Beg your pardon. It was pulled the trigger there. Especially Maduna, who came on. I think the effort was actually from Mkaka. The shot on goal. Here is Maduna now. Formerly Amazulu, had a short stint out at Cape Town Spurs. Needs to really get back on the horse, so to speak, does Maduna. A player with whose talent is undoubted. Flicked on there. All the way back, it'll go to Nwabali, who's had very little to do, but could be in trouble here now. Oh my goodness! And Nwabali, no wonder he is so furious with how the defenders sold him out there. I was just saying he had nothing to do, and now he was called into action because of a poor pass out here. Let's have a look at what happens here. In fact, Nwabali must bear some of the responsibility. That was a hospital pass, and Sbilibili knows he should have punished. That was a hospital. Nwabali had a full go at the defender there, but I think he was to blame. I mean, that was a hospital pass. And give credit to Sbilibili for the press. They've got a corner. It comes towards the back post there. Well, I tell you what, that would have been that would have been just so typical of this game of football. Had TS Galaxy taken the lead there after being pounded at the other end, and then a mistake very nearly letting them in here. But here it comes again and pulled wide by Mpomvelase. Mpomvelase, who is yet to score but hasn't played that many. As I said, only 11 appearances this season, looking for his first goal of the season. Pressure on Nwabali, but manages to get it upfield. Can we find someone to break the deadlock in this last 15 minutes? Unbeaten in their last 5 home matches, RTS Galaxy, up against a side that are looking for what would only be their second win on the road this season, and in the second in successive matches. last season. They've only had 2 wins over TS Galaxy, have Chippa, and they got their second. As you look at those possession figures, the last September was only their second win over TS Galaxy, and it came at home. Sbande with a short one there. Ndamane. Oh, not a good pass there. Was TS Galaxy are going to make another change. They are about to bring on Damir Sofsic. Damir Sofsic there he is. 35-year-old, making his third appearance off the bench. Sofsic, who plays wide on the left-hand side. Is Croatian. Tell you what, the TS Galaxy has a flair now for players from the Balkans, and I ask Tim Sugazi where he finds all these players, whether he's got a permanent scout in that part of the world. He says, nope, I'm the chief scout of this club and I do all my scouting from the comfort of my couch. Well, he's found another one here, a man who's actually born in Bosnia, but carries a Croatian passport and has played played a lot of his football by all accounts in Croatia. Now, good defending there, just getting ahead of the defender, Sbilibili there now, or rather ahead of the attacking player, the Sbilibili it was now, but they still got it here. TS Galaxy, Chippa clear their lines. The way the player that went off is Mkaka. So they've gone for a more, shall we say, defensive player to making way to bring on a player who can offer something in attack and something creative. Oh, Pomvelasel, nicely done there. Opening up here for Galaxy, but good work from Philander. Sofsic works it wide. Oh, Nobali went in there, didn't seem too convincing what he wanted to do. Matuna's ball in over the head of everyone. Oh, they've given it away! What an introduction! Sofsic with the most delicate of touches, skill. Well, that's why they brought it. That's why TS Galaxy saw the value of signing a 35-year-old Croatian. Maybe that's the kind of thing they wanted. Produces a little bit of magic. Damir Sofsic opens his account for TS Galaxy in fine style. It's Chippa that have had the best opportunities, but it's Sofsic that scores. Now, how's this for a choreographed celebration? Oh, what a finish. Pouncing on a mistake. They got away with it earlier on. And Nobali again. Nobali. And no one else but himself to blame. But what a finish. Oh, quality all over that one. Woo! That's special. What a way to introduce himself to the TS Galaxy faithful here in only his third appearance. Sopsic looks like he's set Galaxy on a path to yet another win. This will be their 5th win of the season, their 3rd at home, and it'll keep this unbeaten run going. It'll make it 11 now. 4 wins, it'll be 5 wins and 6 draws for Beganovic's men. There's Mabudi Kenyeza there, looking frustrated with what he thinks is buying a bit of play acting. Football. Football, football. Cruel old game. As someone once said, Misho Sredojevic, a former Orlando Pirates coach, loved to say, in football, but you don't always get what you deserve, but you deserve what you get. That's a cruel lesson of this game. Chippa have had so many chances. I mean, a keeper has performed heroics. That's a foul by Max Munyagi. Chippa gonna make another change. Ronaldo Marman, and that's an attacking one, as you might expect. Ronaldo Marman is gonna come on for Sergio Camis. Again, sacrificing a defensive player for an attacking option. Marman comes off the bench for the 5th time this season. Getting up well there is Sbande. Matuna must have come off a Chippa player because the throw-in's been given to Chippa. Into the last 7.5 minutes of this game. I did say we haven't had a nil-nil. Nil-nil has been a rare score line in this fixture. Chippa have scored, or rather Kia Galaxy have scored in 6 of their last 9 matches against 6 of the 9 matches they've played against Chippa, and they keep that scoring record running. August 2023 was the last time there was a nil-nil draw between these two sides. You have to go back even further for the last time Chippa won away from home, won at this ground. It was in December of 2021, so a little over 4 years ago. A little over 3 years ago. Nice ball through here. Chance to wrap it up. Oh, didn't. Oh, what a chance to make this point safe. Didn't really connect with that one. Made a nice little run through there. Nice ball to find him as well, yes. Should have done a lot better. It was Thokozani Sbanyoni. Well, as he engineered another, as he plotted another win here, Beganovic. That's the ball there for Thokozani Sbanyoni, who has yet to get off the mark. At playing in only his 5th, making only his 5th appearance of the season. Matuna, meantime, has gone into the book. Especially Matuna has been cautioned. Now, wild shot. The numbers have evened up now in terms of shots on target. After it was a Galaxy, it was Chippa that had more on target, especially with their efforts early on. But super credit to Galaxy, they've wrestled their way back into this game. There is that man again. You see what he was trying to do there. Wanted the little give and go. Matuna. The challenge there and was by winning the ball back there was Sbande. Beganovic is about to register his 5th win in 10 matches in charge of TS Galaxy. And they're about to stretch this winning run they have against Chippa. One last throw of the dice there for Galaxy. Want to make one final change. It is Libone Siema who will pop in just to try and consolidate things in midfield. The referee will allow that change to happen now, and it's Sibidibili that will make way. So it'll be down to Siema then to see out the game. Coming in for his 11th appearance of the season, his 7th off the bench. And Sibidibili has worked hard at a few opportunities, or at least shots on goal. Stolen again by Galaxy. Can they wrap it up now? Togasane Spanione in on goal again. Just couldn't apply the finish. Spanione. Oh, as I said, he's looking to register his first goal. And he had two great opportunities, Bagnoni, in on goal there. He's in his 2nd season with Galaxy, but yet to get off the mark for his club. Still a youngster, still a developing player in his game, really early in his game. But those are two gilt-edged opportunities. Now, Kwaiba miscues it wildly. Nice little one there from Ndlovu. As Manu slips as he gets Ronaldo Marman slips as he tries to get that one in. They've got a throw in time running out into the last minute plus any additional time as we await the signal from our 4th official, Mr. Joseph Mahubo, to indicate how much time will be played on, or will be added on. Flicked on, not easy pickings for a man who's performed heroics here this evening. Well, Galaxy, when they've scored first in games this season, and that's happened on 7 occasions, they have yet to lose a match when they've scored first. They've won 4 and drawn 3. Chip, on the other hand, when conceding first, They've won only once this season, and that was in a game against Magesi. He came from behind to win that one. Otherwise, the 7 other times that they conceded first, they've gone on to lose 5 of those matches and drawn the other. They're going to make a final change here at Chippa. Chippa United going to throw in Mazibugo. Sfiso Mazibugo is the final change then for Thabo September. What can Mazibugo be the hero here and rescue a point for Chippa United? He's got 4. That is, he and the rest of his teammates have got 4 minutes to try and find. In fact, it's about 3 and a bit minutes to try and find that equalizer. And the man who's come on formally with could be a chance now to seal the deal. Still won't fall for Spagnoni. In fact, it's Spagnoni there, that lancing header. So the youngster the player who's just come on for Chippa United, Sfiso Mazibugo, was formerly with Jomo Cosmos, played with Jomo Cosmos in 2022, 21-22 season, and signed up here by Chippa at the start of the season, making only his second appearance off the bench. Sfiso Mazibugo. And that's gone behind that, and the hits drop a bit on the side of the Chippa players. And I mentioned that the previous longest unbeaten run for TS Galaxy was 8 matches, and that was back in between January and March 2021. Now they're going to extend their current unbeaten run to 11 matches, 5 wins and 6 draws. Most impressive. And as I said, Beganovic is on his way to his 5th win in his 10th match in charge. Philander, who's really done well coming off the bench, looks an exciting player. By the way, he was formerly a Sundowns development player, was Philander. So he's taking a scenic route back to or at least a scenic route to get to the to the Premiership. And here he is, and he looks exciting. He looks like he belongs. We are into the last half a minute or so, according to the time that's added on, a minimum of 4. Is that a corner? It is a corner. Maybe one last chance now. Maximum concentration required here for Chippa United, or at least for Galaxy, if we had to hold on to this lead. Don't want to let it slip now. Goes to the back post. Half cleared. Now they'll be able to clear their lines. Munyai and Sofsic nearly getting in each other's way. Sofsic is going to be the hero of the night, because our referee, Mr. Pilankos Kumalo, blows the whistle to end this